it real, they couldn't take it. I'm addicted to grind, I can't shake it. I can't wait to say, mama, we made it. I grew up, used to look at the struggle. I perfected my craft and my hustle. I stay down and keep adding it up, and the rest gonna fold. I got that from my uncle. Big stepper, I step like an elephant. Grind for the family, the rest is irrelevant. I made a decision, the boss of my life. Now I move around like the president. She wanna fuck cause I'm confident.
This is another edition of BreakRoom Talk. I'm your host, Kyrie.
Sad is here as well.
He's shining this bitch.
Check what up. We back, episode 258. Let's go. Damn, y'all niggas need to clap for me for real. We was low.
Oh my god.
What's going on, friends and fam? What's going on with y'all?
Good.
How was y'all
Nothing
weekend?
but vibes.
How was y'all weekend? How was y'all week? What's up? What's going
It was
on?
vibey. It was good.
It was cool. Cold as shit.
Fuck
boy.
the winter, man.
It's okay. You just got to get you a massage like me,
Fuck
and you'll feel
winter.
a lot better.
No.
I don't think a
I'm
massage
for real.
has nothing to do with how
I hate
cold
when
this shit
people,
is.
you know what?
No, get some hot
I'm about to
rocks
have a
on your
soft
back,
30-second
and
rant.
you'll be
Wait, let
nice.
my nigga cook. Here we go.
30-second
He in the
rant.
kitchen early as
Niggas
fuck.
that like the winter, like I get the transition. We be hot as fuck. That fall be so beautiful. And it be
love
like
it.
the first week of winter, you get like a little snow. That'd be cute. After that shit, man, wrap
terrible.
this shit the
Wrap
fuck
it up.
up.
And it be too fucking long,
It'd be
too.
like the sleet ass,
It be
like
sleet. It be
wet
the
ass
ice.
floor.
Bro,
like,
bro, it's only the second week in December, and I'm already tired
I'm
of busting
tired.
I'm tired of.
Oh, you feel all right?
No, but I'm tired of fucking feeling like I'm about to
fuck is
fall.
going
nigga on his mama, nigga on his mama ring cam, like,
Look at, no,
That's why he switched
that
the
nigga
Timbs
Kevin
up.
Hart, y'all seen that nigga Kevin Hart be like, the shit that's worse than falling be the shit that you about to fall.
Yeah, that shit be hurting. You popping
and then
shit.
that little pack, that chest, like
Man,
your
that
anxiety,
pain.
like you about to
You
fall,
about
like
to fuck your shit up for 2 seconds in your mind.
Yeah, I halfway
can't even
slipped
walk.
a little bit today. My parking lot is a whole. Well, the front parking lot is all ice,
Yeah.
and I like almost slipped. You know, like that little you walk and you feel a little.
Man,
You know, a little off traction.
Are you getting that
I was
balance?
like, damn, these boots
that
ain't
black
really
ice?
snow boots for real.
If you like winter,
when
suck my dick.
I seen me and my son was in the car
Respectfully.
yesterday. I seen a dude walking across the street and like bust his ass.
That's fucked up.
And then like I ride past the road, the window down, like, you good? He like, oh.
That's,
He said, "Why you
listen,
see that
He's like,
shit?"
oh.
When you fall, you gotta just kind of look up for a second.
He was down there for like a
You
he was just like,
bro.
oh god.
He had to feel it in the
And
moment
then like I
again.
felt bad for him because like it was that breeze, like you know when like
Oh, my
so he just
God.
on the
Away.
ground, that breeze just came right, like he just
Nah, the reason I like winter is it's a good time to get like fly as fuck. That's one of like the best time to put your hoodie, your jacket, your boots,
That's
your all
fall,
that
man.
shit. Nah, I mean the winter you get busy too.
I don't need it.
Not here, boy. I be having a damn dollar store scarf around my neck.
I be
up to
ready to
my
get the
mouth.
fuck in the house.
No, for real.
Nah, me and Kyrie were just talking about it the other day, and I feel like the wintertime bag is just like it's like a spiffy little time. Like
I ain't gonna lie, it's like
if you
into
want
the
it to
fashion
be,
shit.
it's if you want it to be, it's a spiffy little time. Like
No.
I don't ever wear this shirt. Like I love this shirt for like the
That
winter
is
time.
not a wintertime shirt.
Y'all say
That
that,
was the
because of the
example.
crop.
That was the
No,
example,
y'all
though.
say that. You funny.
Girl, some
Y'all-
fall
I-
shit.
a thermal under there?
I'm not gonna stand up because I would be out of frame, but like I wear my little
Stand up and show us the
peacoat.
shirt.
No, I have to put the whole
And then
outfit on if I
turn
do.
around and
Turn
show
around and show
the
the
back of
back.
the shirt. Show us the back of the
Show us the
shirt.
back of the shirt.
Yeah. Show.
Okay, but what I was saying was that I wear it. Okay, so you see from that, but like it's
see?
long sleeve.
Okay, we get it. We see what you're saying.
I'ma do my own thing. That's okay. You think I'm making that shit up?
Why you hit all 87
The
buttons?
niggas went crazy on this.
Where that Jackie Chan went at? We need that Jackie Chan.
What did they say? Slow down, baby.
You guys, if I put my pea coat on, it all comes together. Like it's a whole fall vibe.
I believe.
I feel like you guys are hating because y'all don't have the full thing. But when I put this on and I have my brown scarf, you know, my little brown earmuffs, very cute outside, very demure.
I'll be honest, like it'd be like 60% I'm not trying to be fly if I'm too cold because I don't have
I
time
don't
for
have
the
to try to be
bullshit.
fly. I'm trying to be
No,
warm.
I'm just saying.
I'm
speaking
just
for me,
cute.
like point A to B, like bro, give me like a nice little jacket, a scarf, and my Timbs. I can't even wear my shoes how I want to.
Listen. This is how crazy it is.
Extra
I was
socks.
just saying this,
for
like I
real.
said, bro. I love them boots, because they look warm than a motherfucker.
Appreciate you.
As the older I get, the more I actually am buying boots to not have cold ass feet.
Nah,
like
for real.
Timberlands
For sure.
do
They
not
do.
make your feet warm.
Nah.
They're the opposite as fuck.
Every
They're
boot.
not for winter.
They're fall
It-
boots.
It's like you
They're
almost
construction
gotta
boots,
buy
yeah.
a North Face
North Face
boot.
North
Yeah,
Face
like-
are,
Yeah.
These is the warmest boots, and they ain't paying me for no, so I ain't about to go on a whole little thing.
Nigga
And
about
the
to make a
silicone by
commercial.
myself.
Right.
But these bitches definitely the motherfucking
Wool on
lining
the
in there.
inside.
It look like Santa wear them shits. I know, right? Santa's boots.
Nigga about to be in the
Santa's
middle of what you want for Christmas?
They would have to
Saint
be at
Nick's
least.
boots.
They would have to be at least mid calf for them to be fucking Santa's boots. Y'all full of shit.
Nah, them-
Santa
them-
was wearing boots.
He was
If
wearing
mine
them
didn't
and
have
them.
the flare.
I definitely was.
If mine didn't have the flare, they would be kind of like mine
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Though.
with the
Them bitches look
lining.
warm as fuck, and I need them bad.
For real. About to jack them for him.
All right, hey, God, tell them what's on the docket today.
All right, man. So first and foremost, we gonna get into early on the topics. Y'all want to touch bases on our main topic for the day? First and foremost, 50.
We'll be cooking on what
50
first.
The
We're
reckoning.
gonna touch on 50 today.
Let's
That's the
touch on-
lineup.
let's
We
touch on the Diddy documentary.
We also got some shit on. We got some other. We gotta get a lineup. Let people know the time. Where the timestamp and click in at. So
All right,
we gonna
so-
talk on the Diddy shit.
Go ahead, tell them, Jay.
What else we was talking about? China got her fire ass segment. She
Yeah.
been cooking. That shit had the views going up last week.
yeah, I ain't gonna
We
cap.
also got some shit at the end that me and Sid had talked about as far as a look, catfish situation. So we want to know, like, personally, some personal shit about catfishing. So that's at the end.
Okay, let's get into it. All right, first and foremost, y'all, we all did our homework.
Except for China.
China.
I did one. I did a half of the homework.
She was a winner shot.
Oh, you got 50%? Okay.
Don't call me.
That's an F.
Yeah, but we're
Okay.
Done.
so
They've always had a vendetta against me, so this is my last pod.
we're gonna get into it, y'all. First and foremost, I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna set the scene for y'all. All right. Wife went to sleep. Everybody sleep. I'm in the front. I'm chilling. Got some popcorn. The Diddy documentary. I turn it on. I see a video of Diddy recording himself before he get locked up. I said, how the fuck do they got this footage? I'm tripping like, hold on, how did 50 get this shit? I knew this was gonna be a masterpiece after I seen that shit. I was like, oh yeah, we in for a ride. It was
You heard how they got the footage though.
no,
right?
I did not.
So the dude that was doing the footage, he was hired through Diddy. It was supposed to be just pretty much capturing the whole situation and shit. And
Diddy and Pam, right?
I don't know about that part. I don't quote me on
Probably.
that. But I do
It had
know,
to be that way.
He don't
some
pay
people.
nobody.
He was ballsy for doing it because you may look like a pompous asshole for doing this.
Yeah.
But in short, the dude that was doing it had to take a break for a couple of days, I want to say, and they hired a third party nigga to do it. And the third party nigga that they hired to do it ended up selling the shit. Okay. So, and that's why it was a nice amount of footage, but it wasn't all the footage.
Right.
No, but I love how they it was the way it was orchestrated.
Yeah, they
took the
compiled it
whole-
very
They
well.
took whatever they had
Oh,
and
they
they made
did
that
it
shit
so
work.
good.
They
Go ahead.
pieced
So
it
about to
together
say,
very
go ahead.
well.
I just felt like, bro, I'm thinking, I'm watching this. I need to learn something I don't know already. That's what I'm watching this for, because how many fucking Diddy documentaries is it? How many Diddy things? I watch none of them. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not trying to see that shit, because at this point it's like, what are we really watching? But the thing about 50 is, he's so fucking petty. I knew that this was going to be like something that was going to like put Diddy in a light that we were gonna be like, oh man.
I just knew off the rip of him doing interviews, and this nigga was just showing all 32 teeth. I'm like, oh, the 50 is
Yeah, and he agreed to the pettiness. He was like, I mean, people might think that it's like that,
Right.
But I beg to differ.
I'm all about the truth.
Yeah, and I said, what? He don't give a fuck. So when I'm watching it, because I seen a lot of the shit before I watched it, and I'm watching, I'm like, it was scenes like when he went to go hug people and all that shit, and he talking about he got to take a shower and all that shit.
that was
I
a
was
bad
like,
look.
Black
man.
people.
I
Black
said,
people.
yo, this is Diddy's really done.
And,
That was a bad
him knowing that he being recorded too was like just the icing on the cake.
And then it was some scenes you seen his son with him doing shit. So now it makes you see
Him
like,
and Justin.
yeah, it just make you see like, wow, this nigga was really fucked up. It's a lot of people. I heard a lot of those people was doing the documentary free, like free.
Yeah, I'm sure they
say
want
free.
to tell their story.
They say that, and I think because legally you supposed to say that, but a lot of times they do get paid for that documentary. A nigga Gene
In some form or
Gene
fashion.
Deal, that was
They've been doing
he was the
interviews for
security.
years.
Yeah, he did security for Diddy for years. He came out and said the reason why he didn't do it is because they didn't meet his number. And a lot of other niggas, they was fine with what Netflix was offering.
Oh, okay.
So he said he had a lot of shit that they ain't even make it out the vault yet.
So how do you come up with what 50 had to go to Netflix and be like, I'm thinking about doing this documentary, like what's up, da 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 da. We got a budget for these people. Da, da, da. How do you get something compiled like that?
Pretty much what you said. I mean, all they needed was secondhand people from being back there.
Mm-hmm.
So Diddy's already locked up, so it's like a lot of people want to start telling their truth now anyway. So it's like it's not hard to get somebody to get on camera, even if they bullshitting, because it's like, what Diddy gonna come out and say he didn't do it? So you get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people to come do this documentary and to kick his back in and get a few dollars off of his shit. Why not? Like, it's easy money for real.
When you say, go ahead, bro. You about to say
No, so I wanted to kind of like in short form, because I wanted us to touch on certain pieces of the story in our own words, but I want to kind of almost do it in low order. The first episode basically started touching on it showed off him days before he actually get arrested. Then it gets straight into like his background, like people who know him for forever, or even dude started Bad Boy with him, which I never knew somebody even started Bad Boy with him. Then to find out that Diddy had no percentage of his own company. All this shit is new information. This is what I'm coming.
You never
I'm
watched
here
the
for.
one on HBO they did like right when it got like
A lot of this wasn't new information because as a kid, man, I was always like a rabbit hole ass nigga. So I grew up like trying to figure out who killed Tupac. For real, no, I'm talking about like, I'm like 12 years old, like going I'm 2 in the morning,
Going
like,
hard with the investigation.
And then at some point I started looking into the Biggie shit. So you naturally start finding shit about shit about Diddy that you didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
I watched Diddy's documentary that Don't Stop. The documentary he did.
You can't watch.
I watched that he mentions nothing about.
Yeah, you can't watch his own shit. But,
I mean, I was like
I think it was well
like,
done, though. I will agree. The first episode, if you didn't know about Diddy, I feel like it did a great job of teaching you and educating you about his history.
Absolutely.
And if you did know about Diddy, it also made sure it hit on a lot of key points that you got to have in the doc.
Yeah.
So it did give a lot of
his
background.
mom shit. Yep.
Yeah, and like that's something that shit has been well documented. And it's so funny, like you said, that like the whole documentary came out. And the only thing that she responded to was that my son never put his hands on me. Like she came out.
Mama?
She made sure a statement was released to say that he's never put his hands on me. Like out of all the shit that Diddy and did in this doc, like she came out and stood on that. So
it made the documentary.
It tells you a lot without saying. You know,
it does. It gives you like
where it come from.
It makes you infer. Okay, I see.
I see where it comes from.
Yeah.
I also think a lot of people will do the most to try to like deflect from all the other stuff, so then it's not talked about as much. Like they think that that's what it'll do.
I think we talking about this shit.
Yeah,
now.
but I feel like when she refers to it in her comment, she'll make sure that nothing else about what she may say did or didn't happen comes up. So then it's just like it gets erased from time. People be thinking that that's what they'll do because I don't know, for some reason they think we're not going to search for context.
Oh no, we gonna figure it. We gonna because listen, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't know.
Out of all like I said, we can go in order about the shit, whatever. But because it's like a burning thing, I want to get on. Because there's a lot of shit that was in there I thought was fucked up. Just how he was dealing with other niggas' girls.
Yeah.
Like how he was.
We're gonna be all over that, but you know what I'm saying? But I want to talk about that because that shit is weird to me.
Okay,
that shit is weird.
Let's get on this, but
I think niggas that do that too is weird. Honestly, like I get it. You know, one or two, like this, the world is so big that you know what I'm saying. You might have to fuck behind a nigga, bitch. Yeah. But when you intentionally, multiple times, different niggas. You try to fuck behind, that shit is weird as fuck to me. And Diddy has what I did know about this, well, not saying what I did know, but this documentary confirmed for me is what I always thought is that Diddy had a personality problem. Like he never knew who he was. He had an identity issue. Yep. He was playing them fucking away games. Shout out to The Wire. He didn't know who he was for real. So that nigga problem was he didn't love being himself. Like I thought coming up as a kid, Diddy was cool.
I thought he was a cool ass nigga.
You know what I'm saying? I thought that nigga, he was a, you know what I'm saying, dance producer nigga. It was nothing wrong with being Diddy. Like of course he wasn't. Well, you know, at that time.
I saw making it band one time and I knew that nigga was terrible.
I'm talking about before that. I'm talking about 90s.
Money.
I wasn't there.
We talking about Diddy.
I was born in the late 90s, so I wasn't there.
All about the man. Come on, what?
So I'm like, all right, boom. Now to find out this shit about it, you like, okay. That makes sense. You was jealous of Pac.
Yep.
You wanted to be like Pac.
Shit.
And you was never happy with just being a producer. You was mad that Biggie was who he was.
Yeah, it was.
Yep, he
it
wanted
was,
all that.
It was the superstar like effect of being like, you know, I'm the guy that's kind of like putting pieces together for these niggas, but they the ones fucking all the girls.
Yeah,
like,
all the
And he was though.
Yeah.
And it's funny part. What I don't like is, and because I'm gonna be a real nigga about this shit. In the documentary, they was trying to say like he was he did a good job at making them look like something, and then and he wasn't really he didn't know music. How the fuck a nigga don't? Regardless of what you saying
They
about
said
that,
both things
he
about
made
him. It was
that.
very contradicting.
It was contradicting as fuck, wasn't
They
it?
would say that, and then they would go back, and then they would be like, he didn't know how to put it in a C note,
Right.
but he knew. You know what I mean?
They
They said
said
it
that.
directly,
That's stupid
but
as
he knew
fuck,
how
but
to
I
come
do
in there
get
and
that.
tell him
That's
what a
technical,
song
yeah.
does
That's
need.
technical.
But I
Yeah,
think
but
that's
you
stupid
can't
as
say
fuck.
that
He
in the
has a
same
good
breath
ear
if
for
he
talent.
didn't do anything at all
Yeah,
for them.
that's
You can't
stupid as
say that
fuck.
in the
That's
same
taking that's
breath.
taking a nigga whole everything.
No,
away
Which
from
one
him.
is it?
I'll be sure
It's
just
literally
saying.
one or the other, though. You can't. We know that you can't. You don't always have the scale smarts, or you know what I'm saying, the technical smarts, and you may be able to contribute in another way, and it's very large contribution. But don't say that he does not have any type of talent at all.
Yeah,
and
let
he's
me
just a
respond to that.
fucking educational
And
guy.
I even see him produce. I see him produce.
I don't think he meant
Keisha
it like
Cole's
that though. Even
song
though he
before.
said it that way, I think he was more so trying to say that Diddy doesn't like that he doesn't have that type of talent. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, I didn't take it like that.
I took it like
I
that,
think
too.
that's what he meant. Like Diddy is talented in the sense that he can't hold a note, he can't sing, he can't do anything. Like that's what he meant.
But they follow up by saying he know how to put the right pieces together.
I think they're saying he doesn't have the accreditation behind it, so he's not respected as much as other people
I think
are.
he doesn't even like the talent that he's blessed with. He doesn't feel like he's talented. So since he can't do those things, sing and hold a note, get on the beats like Dre, get on the beats like Tim, he don't even really feel like he's a producer.
So he has to overcompensate in other ways.
Exactly.
That's
what I think
crazy.
he was saying. I mean, of course we know Diddy
Okay, I can
because
see
it
that.
is a talent to hear
To be a composer,
and be
to
like,
be a
okay, this is what we
producer?
gonna do with you.
Yes.
We gonna dress you up.
Because-
we gonna all that. Like,
because-
he
But
do
it was
all
more
that.
than it was more
Yes,
than
he
that.
do all that.
Because
the music, the
one of
producing,
his
all that.
even one of his main
Cooking.
things that he always got a thumbs up for was when he kind of persuaded Biggie to do the Juicy shit. Like he saw the
Yeah.
vision of the
That's-
song. You know what I'm
Exactly,
saying?
yeah.
But he didn't go in there and make the keys for it and do the one.
It's a
two
different
about
type
it.
of talent.
Yeah,
But I just don't think he was even happy
exactly.
with that talent. Because that nigga can't get in the room, he can't get in the room with some of the other producers, Swiss at that time.
Jermaine Dupri was hot as fuck at the time.
You can't
Like,
get in the room
yeah.
with them niggas and start talking some real
That's
shit.
why he was
But I'm not
fucking
gonna
other
lie,
people's
So he
side
felt
bitches.
small.
on
He
the
felt
side.
small even in that space.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's why he was fucking other people's like side pieces and stuff. I know it like seems like a power play, and it probably is in other
definitely
ways.
is,
But
yeah.
I think that he was doing it because there was no other way to absorb, like in his mind, to absorb whatever essence that they had that made them so great.
Niggas do that.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I
Niggas
know
do gay
that
shit like that all the
you're
time.
putting yours in here. You know what I'm saying? So I can back up and like get whatever you're getting from her by doing the same thing or trying to.
Or name association. I could say that I fuck Pac's bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some
Or
niggas just
my
wanna say.
homeboy did. I mean, a lot of people get their accolades off of who the fuck they're around. I feel like men do that all the time.
And I
Let's be
think
honest.
his whole
Oh.
conversation of like how he was approaching chicks was being like, "Yo, I'm the mastermind behind this. Like I do this, I do that."
You
So
know
it's like
he's
it's
Fuck
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Fuck with me. I'm
Yeah.
the reason why all this shit even
I
happened.
mean, but let's be honest, it is. The nigga, I mean, maybe you just, I mean, let's be honest, Biggie, nobody sees Biggie and be like, yo, let me do what I gotta do to make him what it is. There's a something behind that.
We know that, but
Yeah.
but again, that's because you have a personality that if you had that type of talent, you would be okay with that. Me and you as a kid, we didn't see nothing wrong with being the type of nigga that's Diddy, but Diddy never appreciated that. So I think whenever he was around people and around circles, he also gave off that small man vibe.
Yeah, also
can see that.
because of situations like how he was treated in those spaces anyway. Because Suge got on stage and clearly said like, "Y'all
Yeah.
want the nigga to be dancing in
Shitting
the
on the
videos."
nigga. The one thing he thought it was okay to do.
He literally was
That was so
that was
funny.
a direct shot at the nigga that
It
thought he
was.
was
And
the
that was
most.
history.
it was
Like,
also
it
a
was
note that he
history.
needed
Like-
to take that he never took.
And I never seen the footage of Diddy saying something afterwards. And
No.
all
Yeah,
just
I've seen
me.
that a lot of
I
times.
think
Yeah.
they did it
never
after
seen- I never
the
just
public
heard.
It was-
broadcast, and they cut it off. You know how they'll have an actual
going
time
on
slot for
in
the
front-
show, and like then they'll let other people get their shit off after that time slot. So the show will keep going on after we get the end.
Yeah.
But
You know?
but they say they seen it.
seen
Maybe
that
it's just
1,000
fair.
times.
Who said they seen
They
it?
just said they seen it.
Yeah, like
Oh.
over time, I'm seeing the response, but
But y'all
Diddy
didn't
looked
see it,
so
like, with
bad
the
that
whole
response.
thing?
I did. I
It wasn't
also
such
seen
a.
it.
So?
From that award show, it's so many different clips of that particular
Outkast. Oh, said he looked crazy because he took the low road.
It's so many different. No, I'm saying like over time, I've seen so many clips of that award show, so I've seen that response.
Okay,
so I just feel like it didn't look good, so I don't really feel like it was ever going to be really like brought back up like over time.
Yeah, but maybe that's why it wasn't never high on my list on something. But let me go see
because I think Suge's was the main one, and then Outkast was kind of up there too. And
then you got the Snoop Dogg one.
Got love with the.
I remember that. I remember that. I seen that. That's what I'm saying. I seen Outkast. I seen all these. I didn't see Diddy's response.
His response wasn't iconic.
It didn't look iconic at all. He was talking about me, by the way.
He was going to be rah-rah and go back and forth with him on
trying to come together, like Dre and.
So it got suppressed because they were trying to put that East Coast West Coast narrative at the forefront. So they're like, well, if you're not going to feed into it, we're not going to give it any airtime.
What Diddy was good at though was playing that bullshit ass fake nice guy role.
Yeah, of course.
And motherfucking get shit hit.
You know why?
That nigga was getting shit hit.
He was though. He was.
No beef between the East and the West Coast. So
let's let that segue to this. Now I'm not gonna lie to you. Now if you like you said, you a person that been already trying to figure out who killed Pac, all this other shit, right? We always kind of wondered who it could have been. Who we had leads on who it could have been. Old boy went and got locked up for it. It's spanned the time. People say Pac is in Cuba. All this weird shit.
That used to be so funny as a kid.
This is the first time I seen the clip, the never before seen footage of them showing the car out there shot up. Yeah, and then it was the whole conversation with Keefy D. Now we live in a world of AI. Is it confirmed that Keefy D said this though?
Keefy D has said this on several platforms.
He was on Vlad.
He had got I can't remember what it's called.
Everybody on Vlad.
It's called a proffer statement. They offered a nigga a proffer agreement, a proffer statement like 10, 15 years ago. And ever since then, he thought like that would give him immunity.
Yeah.
And ever since then, he just been going on different platforms and talking
He's
shit.
on Vlad telling the whole story.
So at the time, he was going on small platforms until he got on Vlad. But he was going on smaller platforms. And now since the shit became a thing, niggas just been like, anything on the internet never goes away.
So how it sounded is that he made a mistake and put a head out. That's what it
wasn't no mistake about it.
I feel like he made a mistake.
What's the mistake?
Listen to what Keefy D said. He was like, he said it, man. I got this amount on them niggas' head. But he said when they seen him after the fight, he was like, shit, there go our chance to do that. It was never like, y'all go do this. We gonna do this. We gonna time this up. But then afterwards, they said they sent. Old boy said they sent cars from New York to whatever. So I'm like. It was a couple of contradictions. I don't know if y'all can tell. It was a couple of contradictions.
I don't know. When they said they sent the cards, I thought it was more of like a deflection, so they didn't know which car they might be arriving in. They just knew they were going to be arriving.
No, I'm just meaning like how he said this in one nature, meaning that it was kind of planned.
Right.
And then on the other end, Keefy D said it was like spare the moment, like, oh shit, this your chance for us to get that money that's on his head. Like, I mean, he said it.
I think it's pretty much like how Diddy was saying it in a tone to where it's like I can
get out of it if need be. Yeah.
So it's like I'm saying it, but it's like I ain't really saying it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So when y'all see the nigga, like you're not about to pull a Crip from LA, bring him downstairs and be like, oh, I'm just jiving with you, man.
And honestly, he can't
you can't tell a nigga some shit like I got some money in head, but I'm playing.
Because
he still could do that to this day.
Because Keefy D was a player. Like he was one of them ones, and Baby Lane was a player. You seen the clip
they said the nigga used his video, whipping in the Usher video.
And he described the car and everything. Like, you know,
he said he fucked his car
with that work back in the day, but the shit was definitely planned. Like if you do like the research on this shit, like they said them niggas was in the city, you know what I'm saying? They had the rentals with guns already in them. They ain't have to really fly there because you got to fly with them bitches.
Which is crazy.
Certain niggas wasn't working certain doors. I can't remember what it was. The club that Suge owned. It was just like a lot of suspect shit that happened that night. Yeah. But
so,
go ahead.
Here's the thing that I'm having trouble with, like for years, right? It's like when they jump Baby Lane, who's actually the shooter of the shit.
Yeah.
How does that play into like the actual like assassination of Pac? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if that whole Diddy conversation never happened, wouldn't that just be like a retaliation for like jumping the nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Remember he was explaining it. He was explaining it that when that happened, he was like, all right,
that's just too coincidental.
I think it was already a hit out on out on him. Yeah, but also when you was in, they was gonna get the nigga. Of course, hopefully in Vegas. Of course, yeah. But once you jump the nigga, you know what I'm saying? Because they already said the nigga Baby Lane was trying to snatch a death row chain or something.
Yeah, but I'm just playing devil's advocate because I just feel like it's just so coincidental. Like, oh, y'all about to go hit the nigga Pac, and then Pac end up jumping you right before y'all do
Right,
it.
on
Like,
the
you know
same
what I'm saying?
night.
It might be a coincidental.
What make it so more, what's more coincidental is the nigga Pac got pulled over, was about to, you know what I'm saying, they got held up and was about to go to the club.
That's true, yeah.
The nigga Keefe D and the other motherfucker.
Like, they go to the nigga right there, yeah.
Because some girls
But you remember he said that they already was saying they was about to go to that place. Everybody was saying that Death Row was going there.
He was,
I mean,
them
it
niggas
was
did
the
not see
Tyson
Tupac
fight,
though.
wasn't it?
They did not know that Pac was passing them until they said a woman screamed out. 2 girls were screamed out, there go Pac, there go Pac.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when they busted you and went back to get the
That's
nigga.
LA though. I believe that's
Vegas. Vegas.
I mean that West Coast. I just believe that's how that shit be. Like it be like, and we've been to Vegas before. It's not that fucking huge to be riding around. It's really in
You
proximity.
gotta think about after the Tyson fight.
Yeah,
Everybody
that shit
letting know
easy.
after the
Crazy.
Tyson fight.
Without
It's
phones and
already
shit, I think
probably
it was a whole
popping.
different type of time.
Yeah.
But real quick though, so how did we feel about, because now the nigga Marlon Wayans coming out and defending Diddy. He's saying he's not defending Diddy.
What did he say? I didn't see that.
I haven't been seeing this shit.
I seen it. Him and 50 was going back, but he was pretty much saying like how he don't think it's right that like
To tear a black man down. And that 50
Oh,
Cent,
I think I did see that.
50
Okay.
Cent shouldn't be producing something like this. So
I agree.
Why?
okay, go ahead.
I agree that it shouldn't be him.
Well, yeah, it shouldn't be
It
him.
shouldn't be him because why? Why you? Why do you have it? Honestly, it's like even if the story need to come out.
What is it about him that is why you?
It would have been
I'm
better
gonna tell
if it was
you.
like,
I just feel like
Spike Lee should have did it.
I
or
feel
something.
like
Fuck him.
no. I just feel like it could have been somebody else.
Who?
That it almost seemed
It's
like
not a part of the
because
culture.
because it's 50
So
Cent.
a
I
white
almost
man,
feel like it was
somebody white would have did it. Would have been okay.
You know, I'm in the kitchen.
You
I'm
think they're
I'm grabbing the
less-
tools. I'm trying to cook.
I'm
You
just
know,
trying to get the
I
grease
keep- you know,
warm.
keep
I'm trying to
you keep
understand,
turning my
like-
stove off. You know, let me
My
cook.
bad, okay.
So, and it's just like I feel like it's not good for the culture. It don't really look. It look like it's almost like snitching a little bit, like an undertone snitching.
Like dry
Yeah,
snitching
it's like
kinda?
dry stitching. It's like weird, and it's like even though this shit need to come out. Let's be honest. These are stuff we already know. He just had a
You just said you
very
didn't know a lot,
Listen,
so how you gonna
I'm
say
just
that?
saying a lot of this shit. I'm talking about the shit that you honing in on. We already been exposed to with the case, so it's kind of like you shedding light. It felt very dry snitchy to me. And then when he went to go do his press run with it, he just like he said, he's showing
Grinning.
off. He just like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he did that shit. You know, it just seemed weird to me. It
I
shouldn't
mean,
be
he
him.
wrong.
It just
Go ahead,
shouldn't
China,
be.
what you
It shouldn't be him.
Oh, like, I'm sorry. Was you done?
Yeah.
What you was thinking, China? Putting the nuts and the peanuts in
I don't really. I feel like he shouldn't. I feel like
snack time.
it doesn't matter if it. I mean, who cares? I mean, am I smacking?
She like
I mean, it just sound like he kind of bothering me.
pistachios and shit.
Does it sound or look like it? Anyway, so I feel like it's. I don't feel like it's wrong of someone in the culture to do it, or even in their business, like entertainment business, show business, music. I don't think it's wrong for them to do it, but I feel like based off of the fact that 50 Cent is also an abuser, I'll say allegedly because we're on a
I'm about to
podcast.
say, what the fuck this come from?
And also doesn't have very many pleasant things said about him not in the space of being like Diddy, but in it being an abuser and a person who takes advantage of people. I don't feel like he's the person to be shining a light on anybody because he could also have his own documentary.
To a degree, I do believe. I understand what she mean. Not in that realm, but I do get like he has done some shit to where he, like she said, he could have his own shit.
Yeah.
I just think he the wrong messenger.
I think,
honestly.
Yeah.
I think I'm like on the fence about it for real. To be honest, I just feel like
Okay, I'm done.
I think that 50 is coming from a place of being like super petty.
Yep.
So I don't know if he had genuine like feelings for like actual victims in the documentary or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or could he care less? Or just because it's too much of 50 like planted in like the whole like
the full circle
surrounding
thing.
about the documentary. Like, you know what I'm saying? So where it's like, for example, like when he did the press when they asked him like why did he do it or whatever, he was talking about like their actual interaction. Like, well, he asked me one time like why he wanted to take me shopping. I was like, why would you want to take a man shopping?
Yeah.
And I was like, what does that have to do with like
with the bigger picture?
Yeah,
of this.
like, you
it
know what I'm
almost
saying?
make
Like,
it seem like you tailoring. The
I don't think
thought.
so because like I think he was one of those people. I think he was trying to say he's one of those people who looks into things a little bit more. And if you offering to take me shopping And I'm wondering what the fuck you mean by that. I'm wondering how many other niggas you offered to take shopping, what the fuck that look like, and what the fuck y'all be doing.
I get that, but like that doesn't warrant like a whole 4-series documentary on Netflix.
No, but capitalizing off of a moment is also a thing, and you know that he's a businessman at the end of the day. He's always gonna go for.
Well, I think that's what it is.
We can say it's not the right thing to do, but at the end of the day, would you rather me fucking capitalize off this nigga or some strange ass fucking white man who accrued the footage from the random ass nigga I accrued the footage from?
I'm sorry, I would rather.
I'm just saying, if a nigga's gonna
just one quick to answer the question that like, was this documentary necessary though? I just feel like
it wasn't necessary, but someone was gonna make it.
I'm only asking
that's what I'm saying. It's not necessary, but somebody was gonna make it for this present day.
Somebody already did. Plenty of people.
Yeah,
but this was the best one.
I agree.
It's the most. It's the biggest.
But we know that after we watched it though.
Okay, so I feel like, to me, I don't agree with that narrative that is tearing a black man down. I feel like that is very lazy and something that a man that has a fucked up history latches onto when there's nothing else to claim to. We only gonna tear you down if you did fucked up shit. And I think 100%. Every person that did some fucked up shit, I can't wait to watch the documentary.
You deserve to be held accountable.
If 50 did fucked up shit, I can't wait till somebody make the documentary about that. I hate that. Like, to me, you only stand up for some shit like that unless you got dirt in your own closet. Marlon Wayans, I like the comedy to an extent, but you can even, if you watch the comedy that he do, the joke that he make, the shit that he be saying, I wasn't surprised. It doesn't surprise me that he's the one that want to just stand up for Diddy or stick.
He might be a friend of Diddy. They might really be buddies. And it's cool. And there's some things that could be a friend on. But I honestly, bro, if you a freak nigga, and the only reason I'm gonna stand my neck out for you because I'm a freak nigga too. Let's just keep it real. If I feel like you pushing it a little too far, you could be my nigga. But I gotta put my neck out on the line. There's a lot of people that do stand for Diddy on the quiet side,
and that's cool. But I feel like Diddy has, to me personally, Diddy has a history, bro. Like, this isn't just a one thing. This ain't a two thing. This ain't a three thing. This nigga Diddy been doing people wrong since I can remember. From the locks to 112.
He has.
To Big.
Those deals.
Pac,
those deals are crazy.
And you can say it's all a businessman thing, but I can also flip it and say, when you say the black man turn a black man down, a black man shouldn't do them business deals with other black men. He should not be taking away.
Or a black person in the community.
He was taken away from Craig. Nigga, Craig Mack went up to him in front of his wife, asked that man for some bread. This nigga put out a wallet. Man, fuck Diddy.
Man,
fuck Diddy.
That shit got me too.
I don't care about same thing with R. Kelly. I'll listen to R. Kelly song in a minute, but I'm not gonna say he shouldn't get his shit dragged.
He should.
Anybody do fucked up things, bro, and I ain't never did no shit like that either. Don't get me wrong. But if I was to do some shit wrong, there's nothing wrong with somebody, and I also feel like it should be somebody in the culture, because I would have been more mad.
Your day is coming, and what's done in the dark is supposed to come to light. Supposed to.
I agree with that sentiment.
And 50, like, he literally in this shit. Like, this nigga 50 just like, this is first shit he just started doing. Like, this nigga is a producer. He does this shit.
He's an OG. He's an OG about it now, though.
And I'm honestly, I have a little bit of 50 in me. I'm petty. Like, I'm petty as fuck. And I'm a hater sometimes too. Like, not a hater like a hater, but I would like if I.
Yeah, but if I've been not liking your weird ass, and I know somebody else is gonna come, somebody else is gonna
make millions.
Listen, if I been not liking your weird ass, and we had some weird ass falling outs, and I know that other people are gonna capitalize off of the fact, like, if I know a specific way in my realm that someone is gonna capitalize off of this shit, and I got the upper hand or the advantage in being able to capitalize off the shit, why fucking not?
China, you know why? I feel like
I didn't do the shit you did.
I'm just not fucking with dude no more, and that's just how it
50?
is. No, I mean, like, if I'm 50 and I'm in a situation where this nigga's my op, he could be my op on some personal shit. I'm not doing this. This ain't for me to do.
I'd rather make the money than Greg.
Because not even karma. I don't really believe in karma, but it's just
that's
like
what it seemed like you were going with.
Karma?
It's just energy.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't do this shit. He did this shit.
How I look at it is like,
I can't make a documentary.
My thing is, you don't gotta be the one. You don't gotta be the one to.
But why not?
So Quentin Tarantino producer, he don't get karma.
It's not about that.
It's not dirt though. A lot of this shit is public knowledge, and a lot of people's story has not been told. And if other people are going to be able to capitalize off of it, especially people who are outside of our community, or bitch, you did some fucked up shit to me, Yeah, I'm about to capitalize off of this shit with the other people you did fuck them shit with.
He fucked his baby. He fucked. Then he fucked
his baby mama.
Isn't Gina his baby mom?
Man, now you just.
I ain't saying that. I didn't say like it don't matter. I'm just like, I didn't know that.
P Diddy's payroll today.
It's a whole lot of shit we don't know behind the scenes between them two.
I was just about to say, like, the way Diddy be moving, that nigga might did some low down dirty shit to 50 behind the scenes. That's how it seemed like that's how he moved anyway. Like he come up like,
I can't take you shopping, nigga.
He like love.
Somebody definitely needed to do that. I don't know. I don't feel like it should have been 50. That's all I'm saying.
It just shouldn't have been you, and that's okay.
I don't know.
I actually think it was.
I wonder what the peers think. I wonder what their peers think about that. I wholeheartedly think because at that point
50 is a motherfucker. And that's crazy.
How do you trust a nigga? Well, listen, how do you trust a nigga? How do you trust a nigga that is your friend? You fuck with 50. How do you think about how? No. Listen to this. How many times have 50 people that he's been friends with?
Tony Ayo never.
He turns around.
Tony Ayo
and
never
drags them through the fucking. He did it to not Tony Ayo. He did it to
Young Buck.
That's
not his friend.
He did
that
it to Floyd Mayweather. How many people do he drag through the fucking mud when he done with him?
If it's business, it's business.
I won't fuck with the nigga no more.
Then see, if you go to a business, if you go into fucking with 50 Cent, hold on. If you go into fucking with 50 Cent and you is the dumbass nigga at this point to think that you might still have a relationship with this nigga if something go left, then it's on you. I know when I'm dealing with 50 Cent, this is a business. I know any minute, any moment, this nigga 50 could go left.
Yeah, I know
exactly
what I'm
He been doing it with BMF. He been doing it with everything else. So my whole thing is like Jay said, leave a nigga alone. Let that nigga find out on his own that he ain't got friends in this shit. Make his own business choices by himself.
I think he don't have friends in this shit.
Who, 50 or who? Who you talking about?
I'm just speaking in general, just being like a businessman and like, you know what I'm saying, understanding the game of how it goes.
But that's all the reason I'm talking to it. I'm talking to a reason why I didn't like that is because, damn, I can't even like, if I'm a friend of 50, I can't, that kind of shit make me look at you different.
I don't think
even
50
if you
care
did
about
it.
how, like, I don't think 50 care about. Like,
I can see that.
No, I think he's already realized that there's no friends in this game.
Y'all also do know that like 50 talked about this a while ago. There's two things he already mentioned. He said it was a video after he got shot 9 times, and he talked and he said, after I seen death, like it's fuck anybody after this, like it's with anybody, like fuck everybody. And he also says the 48 Laws of Power is his Bible.
It's
like,
real.
And the shit you read in that motherfucker is a fucked up, like it's a fucked up mental. You have to. It talks about manipulating people.
But I could never really live that my lifestyle like that. I can understand the ideology of like. Manipulating energies in life and dealing with people, but I mean sometimes we have pockets where we manipulate certain things, but to live your life that way, I can't even fuck with niggas like that, like naturally. So ultimately, even if I see that, as much as I'll be like, I appreciate you for making people, or I appreciate someone making people privy to the kind of monster that the nigga Diddy was, I just feel like these two were friends before. So to me, it's just weird. It's the
was
dagger.
They friends or were they cool?
I don't know, and that's fair to say. Different. That's fair to say. It's just the dagger hit different. That's all.
Listen,
the dagger hit different, and then on that realm, Diddy doing 2 years for whatever the fuck he did. He's paid for whatever the fuck he did. On that realm, the dagger hurt.
See, listen,
and it is what it is.
I looked at it totally different. Like I said, I was on the fence about it. Like I'm. Like whatever, I feel like it is a weird situation, but also I feel like it's just like if it's an enemy, then fuck him till whenever. Like he showed that when Irv Gotti died, like 5 minutes after the shit, he posted a RP, and you know what I'm saying. We already knew what type of nigga 50 was. He's always on that type of time with his enemies.
Look what he did with his son.
That tearing a black man down is just like it's dangerous rhetoric. Like even in our own community, like we really like. I feel like even sometimes like our own family don't even like tearing a motherfucker down. Like sometimes a motherfucker got to get tore down.
You notice I never said that. I never said though. Let's not tear a black man. I'm just talking about the whole.
Yeah, no. Overall, that's like, but that's not you. But that's what people be running to is like, why is he tearing another black man down?
Because,
it's like,
because also too, like in that position where you got money and you got an enemy, and I'm a producer of a TV show, and Netflix approaches me and be like, I'm like, oh, easy money. This is perfect.
It wouldn't concern me. I'm sorry. That's just, I would be like, whatever. I just talked about BMF. It's so many other things you could fuck. Quentin Tarantino do it, like you just talking about Quentin. He does it all the time. He literally makes his living all but talking about people we don't talk about no more and make them relevant. When nobody know nothing about Jordan Belfort and the Wolf of Wall Street, he talks about the story. He makes millions of dollars from it. We don't gotta do the shit. The nigga just went through a whole case.
I think the only person wrong in this thing is Diddy. Because 51 had nothing to make if Diddy ain't do shit
I feel
wrong.
you.
Period.
I can't be mad at that. At the end of the day, forget how personally feel about the way it was done.
No, it wasn't.
I agree with that. And with that
Because you gotta shrug your shoulders to the shit sometimes. Like, hey, bro, like if you ain't had this money on
you couldn't put me in this position, nigga. If you
That's what I'm saying. None of the shit that he does has anything to do with what I do on a daily basis.
You gonna have to make up some shit. And the people that's been around me I think like the circle I keep around me is so solid, they wouldn't even dare for an amount of money when I even get in front of a camera and say that. Like,
ain't no bitch named Capricorn Clark, Virgo Clark. I don't give a fuck. She ain't gonna never be like Kyrie. No.
They had Eric Sermon up there talking about
Eric Sermon.
Eric Sermon. Fucking EPMD, old ass
here, man. Mark Curry, he follow me. I fuck with Mark Curry. Shout out to Mark Curry.
No, Mark Curry is crazy. Yeah. But I mean, I'm just saying
everybody
because
got that one random follower from a famous person.
no, Lil B followed me.
That's hilarious.
Ben followed me.
Nigga like you.
But I'm saying like,
I'll check it today. Nigga unfollow me. I got a message, nigga Mark. Like,
what happened? I thought you was fucking with me.
No, I'm cool.
Nigga like my talent. No, but with that being said, it is a lot of shit on this, and we could talk about it forever, man. But like, go ahead and check out that documentary because it just was well done, and it's what everybody talk about right now. Just kind of get yourself caught up on. We're gonna go ahead and go to the next topic. China, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot up to you because you got something you want to talk about in China's corner.
Okay, so I wanted to get into the comments Blueface recently made about his mom, Carlissa. Apparently, he is putting her in her place on a world stage and basically letting her know that they're a family and that she needs to back up out of his like love life or whoever he's invested in. So he just basically said like, Mom, we can never have sex. I'm not into that. Stop being invested into the women I'm laying down with. It's weird, like you jealous or something. And we can never lay down together. You're not my type. And anytime you see my mom targeting any of my lady friends, let her know this is what your son is talking about. Because I don't get the correlation. I just want her to stop sabotaging my relationships. And I feel like one, that was very, but like I've been seeing that for a while now. And I just kind of wanted to get into it a little bit because like, have y'all ever seen that dynamic between like a boy mom where like she's so heavily invested in her son that she can't like uncling herself from all of the parts of his life, like, oh no, I'll schedule this appointment for you, or no, I'll be here for you, or no, like I'll do this. You know, she not doing that right. She need to do this, or like, or do y'all see any of that dynamic of Blueface's mom?
So let me ask y'all this question.
Yeah, as like uncomfortable or weird.
Are y'all boy moms?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I am too.
I'm a mama's boy.
Yeah. So for the question you're asking. Mm-hmm. My mom is somewhat like that. Like a good 70, 80.
Of what I just described?
Like, oh, I don't know about her, all this shit. I think that kind of comes with the boy mom shit, but I'm going to be honest. It is a certain level that I think that Blueface mom is, where it's a little over the top. Mm-hmm. It is a little excessive. And I do think that is a little. I ain't gonna say it's weird that she loved a nigga or that way. I personally think this is fucked up to even say that about your mom on a public platform like that. Yeah. That is the weirdest shit to do. To honestly,
yeah, you're encouraging
that is not okay.
Their relationship is weird anyway. It's just he one of them niggas that's like you can tell like he doesn't have no decorum, like how to talk, and, like he don't know how to treat women. Period. Like even though, so it's like I'm not even surprised that he just coming and that like you know what I'm saying coming from that place of like talking to his mom like that. That is outrageous.
That's outrageous as fuck. And
I feel like he's like that because his mom was never a real mom to him. I feel like from seeing it in other dynamics, I feel like his mom was one of those my king moms, but she was never really that involved in his life until he actually started making money and like bringing a reason why people would look at her through her son and try to capitalize off of that. And I feel like he got to a point where his brain probably developed and he started to see shit and he was just like, or maybe he's always been seeing that shit, because I feel like if you have that type of awareness and you're always like trying to figure out what you mean to people or like where you are with people, like you're always gauging certain things, he probably been peeped the dynamic, and as he got older, he just like, no, like you're weird as fuck.
Because think about it, he said all the time, I need you to be a mom. I need you to be my mom.
So when has she been a mom to him?
I get that.
You know?
But I still don't think that's an excuse to say the shit you said out your mouth.
But,
No,
but
it's
he also
crazy.
contradicting himself when he said that because of like I feel like if she putting her nose in his business and like being like looking out for
That's a
him.
mom.
Which one is
So
it?
it's like, are you now all of a sudden like now she not being a mom?
I think no, go ahead.
I keep saying this, but Blueface, he do shit for clickbait and this.
Yeah, he don't care what he saying, what he do.
So when he say shit like this, it does bring up a bigger conversation. I feel like because women has been raising us men, or for like the last 30, 40 years. Not say 30, 40. Let's say last 30. Because mainly,
probably longer than that,
probably
bro.
longer, but
Yeah.
for the most part, when the EBT and food stamps came in, crack
Way
came in, they
longer.
pushed
Yeah,
the black man
70s,
out the
man,
house.
for real.
They pushed them man out the house. So we'll start around that era. So a lot of times, we've been raised by women. So when a mom has that connection with a son, and it's pretty much all that we see, that's like something that can get stuck with a badass narrative that you becoming a mama's boy or you need your mama for everything. But if we seen that love with the daughter and the father connection as much as we needed to, it wouldn't really be that much of a thing, a stigma to us. Like it would be normal, but it comes with such a negative connotation. Like when you're a mama's boy,
I think it's because
It
it's a
do.
dependency thing.
it can be, but it depends on the mother. You know what I'm saying?
that's
There's nothing
true.
wrong with raising your son. And then, like, why the fuck is you making your appointments for him? At some point,
That's what I'm
Facts.
saying.
You do
They're
gotta
not
do
raising
that.
them
So
to be independent, and then the man is not
Yes,
also
it's
taking the
being
initiative to
self-sufficient.
be like,
Yes.
I got it, I can do
that
it.
right there. Those type of moms we can talk about, and those are dangerous. The ones, because I do feel like it is a pocket of moms that do love their sons in a way that is unhealthy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they probably don't even know it, or they could know it. But for the most part, just overall, I feel like it's really me coming from a mom that I know she love the fuck out of me. You know what I'm saying? And she feel like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like how I feel about my daughter. And you ain't about to fuck with just any nigga. I'm about to be crying. I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think she is coming from an unhealthy point like his mom may be. I'm not that much aware on her standpoint, but just the overall scope, a lot of women would throw that at you. Like, you a mama's boy, or you know that. Like, they'd throw that shit at you to try to tear you away from your mom.
Yeah, that's
you know
what I was
I'm
gonna
saying?
ask you. Think
Or
it's based on trying to separate you guys?
It could
It is.
the vibe
That's what
between
it
you
is.
and your mom is like, I fuck with you, but my mama been here since I was zero.
Well, what if it's
man, my
not
mom
like
wiped my ass.
I'm trying to like separate you from her in all aspects of a relationship, but I'm trying to get you to understand there's parts of your life where
Boundaries.
you need to be a man
Facts.
in
For
your
sure.
own man in your own household. Let her be the woman of her own household and find her man, and you do the things for me that you're supposed to be doing that she's trying to distract you from to do for her,
Absolutely.
or she's trying to take the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because a
Oh,
mom
let's
could
brainstorm
she could
about
do that,
you.
yes.
You know me, your life, and let's brainstorm about your relationship. And it's just like, no, you should be brainstorming about your relationship with the person you're in a relationship with. You know what I'm saying?
I
Trying to
think
get some good shit.
I think too, like me as coming up, like my mom only had me and my brother, so like we always had that dynamic of being like, mama's boys or whatever. But I think us as individuals, as we got older, is like me moving out and doing my want to have my own family. You gotta set boundaries with your peoples to you know what I'm saying, to have that dynamic to where it's like, all right, ma, like you can't be calling me all day, every day now, like, you know what I'm saying? And it might take some time, like, for your mom to understand it.
But she'll respect it.
But she gonna respect it after a while, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I still love you to death, but like, ma, you can't be calling me at 7 o'clock in the morning. I might be later with some cheeks or something, like, you know what I'm saying?
And
if it ain't a dire emergency, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's gonna look crazy too.
Yeah,
It's
but
not a
it's
dire
like-
emergency.
And your mom is so used to having that space, so she
access
do
to
it like,
it.
oh, she shouldn't care. She weird as fuck if she cared you talk to your mom.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's be like, nah, I'm setting this boundary because I'm not gonna lie, I was raised by my mother, so just
Primarily.
like only like, you know what I mean. And I got to a point on my own as a man to where when I had a wife, I had even before then, like if I had somebody that was special in my life, I was like, yo, mom, like respect that, because it's like now it's like if you don't want me to have something good, and you gotta respect. Like I used to really hone in on my mom looking at me as a grown individual, as a man that you need to respect. And a lot of times there are, like you said, there are unhealthy relationships what men be having with their moms. These mom put it in these men's head, these grown coming up age men, that oh, what? Your mom can be so influential to the things you think. To this day.
They know it too.
To this day, you can't tell me I can't do nothing. I have a conversation with my mom for a second. I could second guess myself a little bit. And I'd be like, Mom, you can't do it. You got so much power over my mental. You really do. And I know this. I even know this and still could get like,
and she wants the best for you. And I feel like the point you were saying as far as like, she can interfere like with your relationships and start saying shit that can make you
second guess or think
like,
more.
And you're not even understanding where that thought come from.
Yeah, like, you're like, damn.
You're like, why am I doubting this? Or why do I don't ever doubt this?
Why did my mom
right.
She don't, but I think like she means it from like, okay, so again, like you got your kids now, you got your daughters now. If you feel like a woman or a dude is not fit for her, like you would say something, like you're going to go out your way to make it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's hard when you the son at that time, but now that you're the parent, it's like, bro, I'm going to crash out if I see you fucking with a nigga that I know you should not be fucking with. Like I know.
But you know what? I also
you gotta make your mistakes. You gotta let you make your
but
mistakes.
there we go. I
to
also
a certain
feel like that
degree,
person.
You're gonna do what you're gonna do, and I don't want to push you away trying to do other
But look, that person gotta make listen. That like whoever you're with, I have to be able to have time or to look from a certain view to say I gotta allow that person to make mistakes too, because y'all still might end up together. But once upon a time, there was a time where somebody could say you should leave Kyrie alone. Like what the fuck? Like he's not.
It's not that. That's not whatever you looking for. That's not that.
But the truth is, like, people gotta be able to fuck up, come back, do this, that. People gotta go through their shit.
Your mom gotta have those conversations where, like, it's definitely milestones in me and my relationships where we had conversations where, like you saying, like, Mom, you know what I'm saying, you're doing too much. I don't like how you talking to my, you know what I'm saying, my girl. Like, that's a little, you know what I'm saying.
You also gotta trust your parenting too, like in the sense of like, you know, the kid that you raised and like the morals and shit you taught them is like, yeah, I know you're going to make your mistakes here and there, but overall, I feel like you're going to make the right decision if I raise you right. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like...
Shit, you got Taurus, Mom. You know that shit.
I know, yeah, for sure.
You got a Taurus, Mom. You know that shit is different.
Yeah, I know, for sure.
Everything you do stupid in the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like.
But I also, like, used to, like, feel bad, like, in the sense of, like, when I first moved out because, like, I wanted to, like, be independent. Because I moved out when I was, like, 19.
You was the man of the house.
Yeah, so I always wanted to, like, I was so attached to my mom at the like, my first couple of years towards like as I got older, I was like, all right, Mom, like this is getting like kind of ridiculous. Because I used to hear stories growing up, but like people come around me and like see me there. I remember your mom used to be like, she used to hold you on your hip and just walk with you everywhere. So I was attached to my mom at there, like, you know what I'm saying, like literally like swinging me around, glasses and all. Right. So like I already had, like I always felt that connection with her. So like I just knew like as I got older, like I'm gonna have to definitely have that conversation to where I'm like, all right, Mom, like.
It's funny you say that because I feel like in our community though, with the whole mom thing, a lot of times people will try to bully you out of that relationship with your mom.
They would.
Like
especially
if
they don't have
but
a good one.
When is it warranted?
Yeah, no, let me like just again like especially they don't have that dynamic with their mom. They don't really understand what it's like to have a good relationship with your mom. Like, Mama, that's my nigga, that's my people.
They'll be fishing for a bad reason for you to have a horrible dynamic with your mom.
You should move out just because you older. Like you 19, you should move out.
It's about time now, ain't it?
It's so like when I
and
look back
I'm sure it's meant to be worse.
I feel like I did feel like I moved out at a right time, but when I think about, I moved out when I was like 23, 24.
That's when my brother moved out, and I think that was a great time for him.
But when I say that, I feel like I moved out for not the right reasons though. Like I feel like a lot of
like
times,
you had to.
No, I feel like I moved out to fuck. I moved out to.
I mean that is the right reasons. Like you were at that age.
Respectfully, I'm not gonna do it in your house. Like,
but
and I'm also not about to be
it
going back
like
and forth.
Because
you know,
in your 30s, you like that seems so stupid now. But bro, that's where you was at the time.
And it's like that's what I'm saying. Looking back at it, a lot of times I was still talked into. You know what I'm saying? Because I can still fuck. I didn't have to get a house.
But like you a grown ass man.
You don't want to fuck in your mama's house though. You don't want to be like
fucking her house. I can fucking her. The bitch house. But people will put, you know what I'm saying, put thoughts in your mind as a young person that you should move. Now knowing at 25, that's cool to move out. But I'm pretty sure if I would have really waited and if I would have moved out at 25 with the right reasons to move out, I'm moving out because hey man, I got my trust funds, my Fidelity set up, my motherfucking bank set up, like all this is right. My job that I want, I graduated out of school, like anything like that. I got my podcast studio set up. I'm ready to move. I'm not just moving because I'm ready to walk around in my drawers and motherfucking smoke and some shit like that. Like,
and that's us knowing, like that's us having that certain teaching that we don't be having as men, because we thinking that our first tier thought as a man is like we get to stand on our own and nobody get to tell us what to do. That's why like he was just kind of giving the example of like y'all both kind of giving examples of why y'all moved out. You moved out what time when you first moved out?
You said what age? I was
When
like 19 to 20.
you got your reason, but how old was you?
Like 19 to 20. Yeah.
I moved out at 17, literally like
Nigga got put out.
waiting. No, listen, my mom wanted to do too much. I said, no, I'm about to be 18 now. Like, I'm fucking done doing whatever you talking about doing. Because
I'm not on your time anymore.
I was an independent person my entire life that like I could not stand for a second you telling me where I need to go. You are not on the same direction that I want to go in, and this stops right the fuck here. And I was sleeping in my car sometimes with a smile. I would go to my friend's house with a smile. We eating fucking from food stamps with a smile because I was like, I'm gonna figure this shit out. But I'm not following her wherever the fuck she go. And as wrong as, and when I look back, as wrong as my mind was because I was so stuck in just this independence that I want so bad, I still feel like I wish that I would have stayed till 23. Because I would have been able to understand how to balance my money or be responsible or do certain shit. I bumped my head a lot because I jumped out the porch too fucking early. And it's one of them things where it's like, I do want to normalize it, especially with my sons, that no, I don't want you to stay forever. I want you to get into the field of working when you are an adult. So that way, when you do feel like, I got money, I got this, what I want. No, you gotta learn how to be responsible. Right. You still in my house, now you gotta pick up a bill. You gotta then they gonna want to be like, you know what? It's time to leave because I could do all this on my own, Dad.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying?
That's kind of like
your paper.
Yeah, like, that's it.
Yeah. Stack your paper. Figure out what you want to do with your life.
Figure out what you want to do.
And then there's nothing wrong with coming back home. I think Boosie has said,
exactly.
Like, come home. I'd rather have you fucked up on our mouths than you having to ask a nigga or you, you know, on your friend's
you
couch.
Feeling uncomfortable.
I never want you to feel like me and I'm saying, hopefully I'm with your mom, but whoever I'm with, like, this is your sanctuary. You can always come back to this spot. Don't feel rushed. But
Boosie's saying that from the mansion,
this last generation has got so pushed. Like, they be pushing you out as soon as you turn 18. Man. Some young girls be ready to leave.
Shit, that's because their mama's like 34. That's why.
Yeah. My mama didn't want to leave, mommy to leave at all. She
my mama heart when I moved out.
I was just like,
oh yeah, my mom was hurt for it, for sure. She was like, and she was just like, damn, you the leader, you the man of the house. Like, she used to tell me like, I needed you to be here because like you got siblings, you got brothers. And like you are supposed to help me with them, like
that's a lot of responsibility
in a way, and that's what I felt. I've always felt that my entire life.
But you gotta hold what you did for you. Right. I gotta go do my own thing for me, and I'm tired.
I needed to get away. I needed to get away.
You was born into that position.
I need to do this, and
bro,
for
and
me,
I was done with that shit. I was like, I love them.
I asked for this.
I want to be Kyrie. Listen, I want to be Kyrie. I don't want to be y'all. I was y'all for a long time. How much, Mom? What can we get? How much cereal can we get? Is we allowed to? It was a we and us and a y'all.
You gotta learn to be a you when you finally move out from that situation. Bro. You have to learn how to just be I and my and mine.
Exactly.
It's weird because you're always thinking like, oh, have you ever been in the predicament when y'all finally move out to where y'all like kind of making more food than need to be, or like buying more stuff than need to be because you're so used to considering I got other people, you know what I mean, to consider when I make this, you know. Yeah. It's things that you it's like you bump your head in a different way when you're used to always compensating for
barely eat shit when you by yourself.
Yeah,
no, and I just be like, what's wrong with me?
I was waiting. My first year, boy, I was like 140 pounds. Like,
you be eating
sandwiches and cereal,
ramen noodles.
You be figuring it out, but you
calling my hey, Mom, what I supposed to put the oven on?
Call her so bad. She was like, just come home.
She be so happy. She like, I'm gonna come over and show. I'm like, all right, cool.
Y'all remember when I used to live on Hillsdale, like the first?
Yeah.
Man, listen, niggas was so young and dumb and just happy to be by themselves. We was doing the ghettoest, craziest shit ever. I'm talking about like we run out of toilet paper and be like, fuck it, let's save money on toilet paper. We'll have notebooks and we'll just fold it a bunch of times until it got real fucking soft and wipe our ass with it.
Ghetto, nigga.
Never.
We was like, we saved money. We had a lot of fucking notebook paper.
Go steal some paper, some toilet paper from Mom.
I was so quick to do that. I never went without.
The gas wasn't on. Look, the gas wasn't on.
He was trying to stand on business.
Look, the gas wasn't on. I bought a little rotisserie thing, right? Like it just went in circles. You put your little chicken nuggets or whatever. It just
he made himself in the trenches.
Nigga lived in a trap house.
Nigga, I didn't give a fuck. I was happy with that shit.
I do feel like moving out and moving out on your own is two different things. Because when I initially moved out, I moved in with a woman.
Oh yeah,
and that's that. I would think every man, and I can't speak for a woman, Trying you may want to, you know what I'm saying, if you agree, but I feel like every man needs to learn or live by yourself. You know what it's like to live by yourself. You have that own individuality. Yeah, but you really learn a lot about yourself. You know what I'm saying, and you really get to know yourself. So
I didn't live with a woman till probably my son was born. Like when I first moved out, the first like 4 years, I was kicking it. Like
same by myself, on my lonely.
I would say a lot of stuff.
Couple of boyfriends and girlfriends in between, but they didn't live with me.
Yeah,
I would say for me, since my mom, like I don't know how like your situation with your like when you was coming up, but my mom was real cool. I used to have the basement to myself.
Yeah, me
so
too.
I had a lot of fun in my house. So I'll say that respectfully on the podcast.
Yeah, no, same. We are
mom, she been diving in a little more. So I'll say that respectfully. I had a ball.
She been what? A little bit more?
She been diving in a little bit more to the podcast. So I'm
okay, period. Okay.
But I feel like I will say that her, and I don't know if she did it, but I feel like she knew. But her doing that helped me when I did get my own space, that I didn't need to feel like I had to do that. Like so many times when niggas get their own house, they can't wait to hold that bitch out and have bitches running in and out, or making it to kick it. Like, I feel like now where we live at, you know what I'm saying, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to say that. Like I really feel like that's something. And again, I got a daughter, so I don't know how I'm gonna handle that. But I'm gonna be real. Like, no, for real, I'm not gonna be one of those corny ass like square parents. Like I know. First off, you're my daughter, so you born with the little freak gene in you a little bit. So wow. Like, I'm not gonna like, you know what I'm saying, just let her close the door type shit. Like I'm not gonna be
past him a nigga on her bed rolling a blunt.
You got a motherfucking rapper for that shit.
No, listen. With my daughter, it's no. I'm going to be, when it comes to my kids, I am a hypocrite. I do not give a fuck when it comes to my kids.
You don't want your daughter to be one of the women that I talk to you about that don't have, not even sneaking around, but not have no fucking experience in dating or like relationships after life at all, period.
I'm not saying that.
I'm just saying you still need to make sure that there's certain conversations that you're having, and that regardless of what makes you comfortable or what you don't want to happen, or how uncomfortable the conversation is to have it, you got to have these conversations, because sometimes the mom is not doing it.
Facts.
And you don't want them to fucking find out by the world.
So listen, I'm that father. I'm the person like, what? This happened? What you do? Do you like it? What you got hard? I'm asking these questions because I'm a straightforward father. I'm a straightforward person. So at the end of the day, like I want them to be like, man, my dad would.
You gonna ask your daughter if she got wet or she?
No, that's where it gets.
That's what I'm saying.
It was straightforward and inappropriate. It was easy to ask that question.
It's easier to ask my son that shit than my daughter. It's
like wet.
Right, I'm not asking her that.
Hard and wet are synonymous.
Oh, we know that. I get it.
Well, your vagina doesn't get hard, so I don't know what the fuck you said. Did you get a lady boner?
Not for a father.
You got a lady boner?
Did you get hard?
Exactly.
That's exactly.
You got hard. You got aroused. Did you get aroused?
Aroused is better.
You nasty little teenager, you.
Well, you nasty little slut of you.
What you got bricked up?
Crazy. Slut is inappropriate.
Leave that bean alone.
I want to say shit if you got alone.
I'm gonna just be like, my daughter just be so bashful about anything. I'm like, like a little Asian boy. I'm like, what you like, little Asian
boy?
I'll be like, you like little Asian? What you like Squid Games? I'm like, you like Squid Games, like niggas and shit like that? She be like, oh my god, I just and I'll be like, what you getting all like, just what's up? I'm trying to, because when I find something, I be thirsty, because I'll be like, I want to know. Damn, my daughter's like. My daughter's growing up, and then like, what are you into? What's up? Like, where you at in life right now? Where your level at? And that's why I'm so straightforward. I want them to be able to, when they get to a certain age, they can, because now we're having these conversations now, and I see me being that father has got them to, when we having just general conversation, they'll say something like, oh, never could eat this or never. I'll be like, oh, okay, they comfortable with that. I developed that comfortability. My mom was like that with me, and the same. We literally the same with my mom. The same how you said with yours. She knew what's up with that. I call it the cellar. I said it to my mom before. I'm about to go to the cellar. She's like, the cellar.
The cellar. The cellar.
I was fucking in that basement.
Okay, the cellar.
Listen, I told this story before.
I thought you were saying sell you something.
I called it the cellar. She was just be like, the fuck is this nigga talking? But
that would have been me. I'd be like,
when you go down, because look, you got to go downstairs to go to the my basement was the finished part. I mean, my room was the finished part. It was the washer and dryer part. So she had to come down there, but I had a little thing, a little curtain,
like a partition.
A sheet, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but when she came in and talked to me about some shit, I talked about this. I had a wall that had tally marks from Carmax. It was Carmax.
How many times you did this shit over here?
So every time I smashed something, I had some Carmax, and then I was like Mad Max of fucking horrible. And so when you look at the wall, you can't see it straight up. You got to go to the light, and then you see the
tally. Glare.
Yeah, the glare. And I was and one time my mom was like, "What the fuck is that?" And I was like, "I don't know. I just be, And she was just looking at me like, "All right, I'm about to go upstairs."
You making me uncomfortable in my own house.
I was just looking at it like Diddy. Like I was just like,
she went upstairs. And called her girlfriend. Like, I done counted 12 bitches.
I was just looking at it like, what you want me to explain? Like,
she's like, never mind.
My mother only rule was that like, cause my basement, you had to go through the living room. So my mother only rule was that they had to speak.
Yeah, okay.
Like if a motherfucker didn't speak, that was probably the last time. I mean, it was probably be their last time anyway.
Yeah.
But it definitely was gonna be her last time. And my mother might have said something
but your
about
mom hit her with the fake, like, hey, how you doing? Like,
yeah, hell yeah, fake as fuck.
Hey, yo, I had somebody come over one time, and I was smacking these cheeks, and old girl, listen, her shit didn't stink, but it was loud than a motherfucker.
It was smelling like
it was loud. Her pussy smell was very hard. It was her smell.
Her hormones were flaring.
It's called chlamydia.
I don't know.
No,
I was a young buck. I just feel like she pH and she was something.
Yeah, it's the hormones.
And it was
like her
so
pheromones.
strong.
It's the pheromones.
Her pheromones
were
was
like
so
strong.
strong.
Yeah.
STDs.
It was so strong. It went upstairs.
Like it circulated through your shit.
And then, so I can't. It's on me and shit. I feel like I can't get it out my nose because I think I ate some pussy that day. But like it was like I couldn't get away. So I was like, damn, I'm smelling it everywhere. So I go upstairs. I'm trying to get her out. My mom looking at me like, I know she smelled this shit. I know it. She just looking at me like, what y'all about to do? What y'all just doing? And you know how mom is. I was like, no, she smelled this pussy. Oh my God.
Had my house smelling like fish.
Smell like tag. I was like, Mom, I'm sorry.
You was feeling guilty than a
Hell
bitch.
yeah. I was like, man, you can't bring your loud pussy ass over no more. I gotta get a crib fucking around with you. Fuck around with her.
Oh my gosh.
For real, man. I was like, yo, man. But I think she knew. She just kept it P, man. She just kept it P about it. And I appreciate my mom for that.
She was just shaking her head at the point.
She kept it P, man.
There's nothing she can do about it.
But Jay, go ahead. You got a question. We're gonna probably make this the last conversation for the day, for the pod.
You know, me and my nigga said we be hanging out off the pod. You know what I'm saying?
Eating wings, no
Shout out
invitation.
to Wing
But sorry.
Wednesdays and shit.
Y'all didn't invite me to the wing ding.
You a married man in China?
I can't
I
eat
was
wings.
about to say, I'm not even a man.
I can't eat wings.
No, you can, but it be at the bar. Like that's, I'm not sure how you gonna explain
I can't
that.
bar.
I can't bar.
If wifey
You can
say
bar
you
if I go.
I could bar in general.
You don't even drink, so why would you bar?
Who wear the pants?
They
in this
barring for the
motherfucker?
wings.
Yeah.
You should wear his pants too. No,
Nah, I
play.
wear them motherfuckers. What are we talking about?
Look, she also wears pants sometimes. Leggings.
Anyway. Go ahead. Say what you saying.
We were just pretty much just chopping up in general, and we wanted to know, do anybody got a catfish story? Like where you know, of course, obviously met somebody online or talked to somebody online, and then you met them in person, and some fucked up shit happened.
Yes.
Yeah,
Share, please.
Okay, let me ask you this question. Do y'all not remember we had a conversation about this on the pod? I remember Seb was saying that he don't remember.
Half the story you told me earlier, I ain't never heard no shit like that from you.
I remember the catfish story, but I told you I used to catfish people, but I never would meet them.
See, so we remember we had a
I
conversation
didn't know
about
China.
catfish.
Well, I wasn't here, so I didn't know China.
I would catfish people as a preteen. Remember I told you?
What?
No, I'm serious. Said, do you
You got
remember
niggas
when
get to child- niggas get to child predator cases and
hold
shit.
on. Do you remember when I told you that I used to be in chat rooms as a preteen?
I do remember that.
Yeah.
I used to make up whole fucking lives and trauma and bullshit. So horrible. I used to be on Lifetime way too much as a kid.
Oh, my
so
Lord.
I had a whole plethora of shit when people asked me questions. When I was in chat rooms, I had no business because I was so nosy as a kid. I'm like, what are adults talking about? What are teenagers talking about? So I was in all these different chat rooms on AOL. Just
Okay, that is kind of like a catfish. All right.
I was, but I never met nobody.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so P.
So you was catfishing catfishing niggas?
I was catfishing niggas. I was catfishing women to be friends.
Have you ever got catfished?
Not technically, but I don't know what to call it, but they fucked me over. And remember I told y'all I was on IMVU and the lady had, the person I was talking to, I think they peeped that I was a kid for real. And they sent me a number. They sent me a number to call. And it was a police station in some random city. And they sent the police from Akron to my grandma's house. And I was on the computer at like 3 a.m. I wasn't allowed on the computer for like 2 weeks.
Okay,
because the police came at 3 a.m. like boop, boop, boop,
that still
boop,
tells
boop.
us that you never got catfished.
Yeah,
you never been talking to a nigga online.
Because I knew from what I was doing that it was very possible. And then the show Catfish came out, and I was like, I hope nobody ever tries to look for me.
Yeah, I got catfished like 2 years ago.
That's hilarious.
Jay, please.
That nigga was all BLK, like on the computer. This nigga signed on the computer. BLK.
This is more secure.
On my iPad.
Right.
No, I was on BLK for real.
I think I remember
that.
I remember the story.
I was the chick was just ass like I like it.
I remember
everything was just
ass and toes.
Everything was just perfect. Yeah,
it's really what got him was the toes.
That was her profile pic. Her profile pic was like,
you know what it is like on BLK now. Like you know how like you can like
we
put it
know.
I don't know about now.
Some of the most recent updates.
You know,
I haven't updated in a while.
I tried to throw you. I try to fuck you up.
Oh, that can't get me.
But now they got the I don't know. But back then they had like you could put videos and shit.
Oh, okay.
So it's like
it was only text.
No, listen, it was one video like it was one video she turned around the ass so she was making that bitch jump. I'm like ooh,
okay.
And then like another video was like a toe video.
Oh.
I'm like oh yeah, let me.
She just responded
So
to me.
yeah, listen. So we match and shit. We chopping it for like a couple weeks, like I don't say like a week and a half. I'm like, man, you ain't. I'm like, what's up? Like, I'm trying to see you, blah, blah, blah. She just kept giving me the runaround. So I got something for her ass. So I'm like, hey, man, I'm at this breakfast spot. You was talking about this breakfast spot. What you want? I'm going to bring you some breakfast. So she like, gave me her little order and shit. I'm going to pull up. I'm like, I gotta see.
Nigga
I'm like,
order the food.
Listen. I'm like,
hold on, y'all ain't FaceTime or nothing?
She was on some bullshit. Like,
man.
Listen.
I knew exactly how to get him.
No, listen.
My camera doesn't work.
Listen.
Some bullshit. What she said?
No, listen.
My phone dead. She texting the nigga like, what do you mean some bullshit?
So listen, we FaceTime maybe like on twice.
Dark.
No. It was like no. Listen, you know,
Jay, please
talking to the nigga with audio in the
bro. Listen, you know when you like FaceTime somebody, but like
green.
you can make out, you can like kind of like make out what the
she
person.
kind of look like she would.
Yeah, so I'm looking, but like I'm like okay. In my head, I'm like, you ain't really like giving what I've been saying, but I'm like maybe the phone
maybe
could
the
be
angle, but
a whole bunch of
that's what it was. Unsaid.
So listen, so I'm like, I gotta see it.
It was like I gotta see it through.
I'm like, I gotta see it through.
I get it though.
He saw that wasn't her. But he's like, whatever it is.
No. You do that kind of shit. Fat bitches do that too. Cause they do these. They do these close.
So it was then
you don't know that bitch body big.
I know. I can spot a fat bitch from a mile away.
It was a lot of. It was a lot of
moves.
those. It was like a lot of those like angle like she
her connection fucking.
But no, also like it's late at night. You about to go to bed. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give you a pass. You got your little bonnet on. So this nigga, man. So anyway,
this nigga said he no flag.
So anyway, I pull up. So I pull up. This nigga's giggly. Shut up. God damn.
Just said do. He said do. So you about to go to bed?
He said you about to.
What you about to do?
You about to put the body on.
Text that nigga in the morning. Oh,
good morning. It was nice seeing you last night.
No, my bad.
So I end up pulling up over there on some like with the breakfast and shit. I pull up. I park outside. I'm like, she like give me address and shit. So I'm like, all right. So I pull up in the driveway and she come out the door.
On 30, you said?
No, nigga, shut up.
Go ahead.
So she come out the door. I'm like, I'm on the phone with her. I'm like, I don't see you. So she like, I see only one person. So she starts doing the flag shit.
Oh,
so I'm like, I really, no, listen. So So I get out and shit.
Oh,
and
Lord.
I get out and like, bro, she had like a blood clot in her eye.
What?
Like her teeth was fucked up.
Oh, Lord.
So I was. It's hard for me to like try to hide shit when I'm like disappointed and shit. So like, so when I seen her, like I had her
No
breakfast
fat
and
ass?
shit. Yeah, the ass was fat.
Okay.
But it was like,
So the ass was real.
no, the ass was fat. So
That was her ass.
but the face was so
Buttery.
chopped.
Ew.
So when I went to try to give her a hug and shit, I gave her like one of them little. I'm like, how you doing? Like, you know what I'm
Church
saying?
ass.
I don't know
She
what
knew
I'm
what it
gonna
was.
So that's the funny thing, trying to like
She knew what it was.
So it's like she kind of like sensed my energy.
She hadn't done this
And
before
she
to a
was
nigga.
she was
Exactly.
like, she like, oh, okay, you know, I'm like, you drive? I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm driving. Like, what you about to do? You about to? She was working from home and shit. I'm like, oh, your breakfast and shit. Like, I'm gonna text you. Soon I pulled off. I'm like, block.
Yeah, big block.
Yeah,
Hard.
I was like,
Damn.
Hard block.
I was laughing on my way home. Too,
No,
like,
I think you
can't
called.
believe
You
got
had
me
called me.
The ass
that
one
day.
fucking up,
You called me that day, and I remember I was dying at that store. I remember that. shit.
Yeah,
That's a
I'm like,
banger.
bro, and you know, she was kind of embarrassed because like she was like looking down at her feet, like kicking her rocks, and I'm just and I'm like looking at her while she doing it the whole time.
You
just
dirty
like,
bitch.
I'm just looking at her like, you damn well.
Man, you did that with that blood clot in your eye.
You know you had that blood.
I got that
clot.
blood clot in your eye.
I'm like, oh man, I'm like,
Okay, I told the story. I think I was gonna revamp it. I was living in Atlanta, man. I was 18, man. I had a little job in Popeyes and shit, and I was just like, I last time I lived in Atlanta before then, I was in Stone Mountain, and then so this time when I was down there, I was like in like it's a little farther from Stone Mountain, so I gotta really learn everybody. I gotta like meet new people and shit. So I'm out there, whatever. I remember I was at I think I'm at Lenox Mall or some shit. I'm chilling. I'm getting some food in the food court. So girl came over there. Yo, my friend want to talk to you type shit. I'm like, oh, she's like, she pointed over there. So it's like a group of girls though. I'm like, which one? She's like, the one. I'm like, which one? Like, she's like, the one right there. Da, da, da. The group of
What you know
girls.
she was doing?
It was some fine girls. It was a big one. It was a this one. It was whatever. But I was like, which one? She said a specific one. Okay, yeah, she cute as fuck. All right, cool. Yeah, she said just text her. Da, da, da. All right, cool, whatever. Yeah, I text her. Yeah, what's up? Da, da, da. We get on the phone. We talking. She like, you know, we vibing for real. I ain't gonna lie. We vibing. Nigga on the phone playing the game and shit. Just like, you know, we vibing like, damn, you know. And I'm like, what's your Instagram? That shit like, cool. She gave me the Instagram. I'm like, damn, this fine as fuck. I'm like, that's the girl that I seen.
Now she lying about the Instagram.
No, listen, that's the girl that I seen. I was there. I seen her. He pointed at her friend, you know. So we topping her, all that stuff, whatever. And I'm talking to about 2 weeks now. And it was one day we on the phone and shit. I'm watching that 70 show. I'm chilling. She like, yeah, I'm tired though. I was like, oh yeah. I said, she like, you fall asleep on the phone with me. I'm like, all right, man. So we talking though. So she get and then she falls asleep. Like it sounded big as fuck. Like her sleep was.
She let her cuteness go, huh?
Like, yeah, it was just like, what the fuck? It was beastly. Like, it was like, what the fuck? And I'm thinking, this is a little petite little.
So, ain't no way.
So it was just, I was a little, you know.
Strike one.
And that was strike one. Another time I'm talking on the phone, I'm like, yo, I kept trying to meet up with her. And I'm real always suspicious about weird shit, because this ain't nothing to meet up with her about them motherfucker. Like, we grown. She just like, yeah, I'm watching this, I got work, da-da-da. Weird. Okay, that's strike two for me off top. You keep
Can't even make yourself
you know
available to meet me.
And I seen you at the mall. Okay. Strike three was, I mean, I hear with her family and friends and shit, and it was just like, she was just having general conversation in the back, like, and then one of her friends like, damn, yo, Maya, your big ass on me. I was like, I don't know why she call you big. What she call you big for? She was like, I don't know. Everybody always calling me that, because I used to be fat. I used to be fat when I was little. And then, like, I lost so much weight, and now I'm just like 150
not her
pounds.
line. She's amazing.
But
she said, bitch, I'm not even that big no more.
The thing is, I'm trained to look at people's patterns. So once we had the big conversation, she kept trying to put in little things like, man, I remember when I was, man, but now like I'm 150 pounds. It's like I still did.
You talking about it too much.
You talking about it too much. So I'm like, oh, this bitch, that's strike three. So I'm like, at this point in the time in Instagram, all that stuff is you can put a number in the Instagram thing, and you can find
just like Facebook.
So I did a little research. She pops up It's a big bitch.
A big
A big bitch named Maya.
Oh, I do have
Everything that she fucking described. Like everything, like her life.
Was it one of the bitches that you saw at the mall?
Yes.
That was the one.
Yes. She let her friends play. So I said one. So I'm like, oh my god.
I've been talking to a big bitch for 2 weeks.
I was like, what the fuck? So then, I'm like, I'm about to confront this bitch. So I confronted her. Like, man, look, I
Be who you are.
I put the thing in there, a page, and I saw her what the Instagram name was. It came up. So what's up with that? Like, she was like, I didn't want to tell you because I didn't know you're gonna fuck with me for me. Don't you like who I am? Have we been talking?
No.
I was like, no, you a liar. For that reason, I would have gave you a chance.
Would you?
I would I would have gave you a chance, but you know what?
Nah, I gotta rub it
You
in.
would have been honest.
Yeah,
We would have
show me your
would have had a chance. You'd have came to me like a woman.
But listen, that's the typical like catfish. They do that all the time. Like, so yeah, I'm not gonna really hurt your feelings because I see you got some insecure issues.
You got some insecurity
so I'm just let you know you're a liar and I don't fuck with liars.
I don't fuck with liars. That's the reason we can't do this.
Look, I was lied to as a kid. So that's trauma for me.
They told me Santa Claus was
My
real.
mama will always lie to me. I can't have another liar.
And the Easter Bunny was never real.
And look, we was vibing too, man. Like I don't care. I don't really care about looks.
That's crazy. I was falling for you. Man, I was like, hell no, bro. I was salty. I was like, man, I'm going back to Cleveland,
friends
bro.
do that to her?
Man, I was mad as fuck. I was like, bro, you could just hit me to the person you said it was her.
Yeah.
I was mad as fuck.
They probably was like, oh, he cute, but he ain't gonna like me. He's like, girl, all we gotta do is we gonna make him.
We're gonna say I'm her, and we're gonna. And then it's crazy because like the actual friend, she gave me her Instagram. But
Yeah.
I would DM her like, oh yeah, like, you know.
So she playing along with it
like,
too.
Babe, I DM. No, she would never respond.
Oh.
I'm like, you didn't respond.
She like, get your boy, because I'm about to tell him the truth.
I'm about to fuck with her.
No, she ain't say that.
No, right.
She like, you better get your you better get your little boyfriend. Call her your boyfriend.
She like, which one? She got like 5 other niggas with her.
Refer to the text message because this is crazy. I was like, man, this probably after that. I was like, I ain't doing none of this online type shit. No, I can't.
Yeah.
You got to meet with me or we can't even nothing.
That shit dangerous now.
Yeah, at all. So the catfish game used to be so crazy because shit like that. And if you ever watch Catfish, I believe a lot of that shit be real.
I do too, but I know they got to get a couple more episodes in there.
But a lot of it be real because like motherfuckers really be doing that shit.
But
And then it start getting dangerous with the whole tranny shit and all that
but
kind of.
also like the people who like that be like getting catfish, they be green as shit.
Boy.
They don't do. They be like. At least I was FaceTime my shit.
Oh, this nigga blue today.
But my thing is like even when they be like yeah, they be like you didn't think to take her picture and then I didn't really think to do that. I just figured I'm like, bro,
stupid as fuck.
He said I just believed her when she kept saying that her phone was broken and I sent her $600 for a new phone and she said that the camera didn't work when it came in. It was a manufacturing issue.
I was fucking with this remember the little Puerto Rican chick that said that it hurt her friend, the Christina chick, whatever.
Oh yeah.
So I was messing with this one chick and she had niggas rap like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously when she came against me, there wasn't none of that shit. But anyway, she had niggas rap. She had this white nigga, Poindexter ass nigga been like, she'd be like, I'm gonna stop fucking with you. No, sweetheart, no. Like she would let me see it. Spend me $250 right now. He was like, but is it gonna make you, like you asked me for 500 last? No, I was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, are you really gonna see me? Are you really gonna, like, you've been saying this for a year. I'm like, what the fuck? It's niggas like this it's real?
Of course.
But I seen it with my own eyes. You almost kind of just hear about it or, you know, I seen it with my own eyes. So it's niggas like here that's green. It's niggas that's going out here green, bro.
I got 2, but I'll just make them quick. The one time I got catfish, it was by the girl one of the girls I actually liked, but she didn't like me like that. So she didn't try to put me on one of her cousins. And the cousin that she put me on with, she was showing me like pictures of her. I'm like, this bitch better than you.
Yeah.
Bad. Talking on the phone, like we like teen, like I want to say probably like 18 because I remember I was driving my mama truck, so I'm like 18, 17. Bad, we talk on the phone, but we like Skype. And when we Skype, she kind of
Skype.
It was kind of like the same thing said. It was on like she looked like something, but not like the picture and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like over a while we end up talking about, you know what I'm saying, linking up and shit. Somehow we end up, she went through with this shit. Like, you know you don't look like this bitch, but somehow
still showed up.
When I say, bro, like the shit was so corny. The cousin that was talking, like it was a prank basically. It was pranking me on the shit. Like they all
they giggling and shit.
Man, when I say I'm thinking I'm talking to her, Janelle,
you got
all that, man. I'm on this bitch talking nasty, having phone sex with her and shit.
Oh,
I'm
they like, look at this whole dick.
But they muted the phone like,
right.
He's like, I'm just going to do that. You gonna do what to me? You gonna do what?
Right,
Get the phone.
right.
I'm gonna be making all type of noises and shit.
Let me hear you come. Let me hear you come. I'm about to squirt.
I'm about to squirt.
You heard it, girl?
Y'all were some nasty little kids.
Man, also, I'm looking like a fool. So
man.
we end up linking up and shit. Man, when I say pulled up, and I'm dropping names. It was Brittany that put that had a crush on.
Camcorder.
Yeah, I had a crush on the girl Brittany.
We about to catch a case.
When I say the girl came out, the picture was a 10. She came out, she was like a 6.5. Like the only thing they had in common was they both was light skinned. Like, and I will admit,
She said close enough.
I was a nasty nigga and I saw it through.
Oh, you still fucked around?
Got to see it through, my boy.
Did she even explain like, yo, that wasn't me?
It was nothing to talk about.
You ain't saying
I
nothing
knew.
either.
I already committed.
I knew. It wasn't nothing to talk about. I knew.
You knew she was freaky.
All right, look.
She got that work though for it. Just go back and tell Brittany about this.
Yo.
That happened. I ain't gonna lie. Something like that.
Tell her what she missed out on.
That happened to me somewhat too, because I was like on some impromptu. Like the girl was like, "Oh, I've been having a crush on you on the Facebook side for a minute." I'm like, "Oh, okay, shit." She was like, "Where was part you stay?" I was like, "Oh, I'm in Euclid, shit." You know what I'm saying? She's like, "Okay." She was like, "Shit, you come over here, I'll get you right." Type shit. I'm like, "Damn, that's like all right." Like, but I'm like on the Facebook side, she all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, man. When you was there, she told me what towers and shit she had. All right, cool. I'm gonna pull up. I'm really literally like 5 minutes away. I'm like, all right, well, shit, you gonna understand me in the car, like type shit. Yeah, all right, cool. Man, I pull up, bro.
You saw it through.
I saw it through in the whip. I just let her understand me, man. I was like, this ain't gonna get back to nobody.
It just gonna make it onto the podcast.
It just did it today. Yeah, I thought I would never ever have to think about that moment again. But she didn't understand me in the car though. She didn't understand me in the car though. But
She ain't lie.
But I ain't gonna lie. Like I was like, I got it and went all the way here, man. Fuck it. It is what it is.
That's what I figured it was. Y'all both came all the way. All this time invested. Why not?
A little younger. So I wasn't seeing this one through. This was like when niggas on the bus still. So we was like probably on like Facebook or MySpace. She hopped on the bus. This girl name was Jennifer.
Yeah, we gotta say the bitch name.
Fuck it. He said he's saying names. Bro. He did say he was dropping names.
I can't remember the picture, but she definitely was cute. So she lived on the other side of town, St. Clair or some shit. This girl caught the bus over to 116 to come see me and shit.
Okay, yeah.
So me and my nigga walk up to the bus stop to go like, meet her with me. Like we both going up there and shit. I'm talking to her. I'm like, man, I wonder what she like, man, I'm about to fuck on that. Like, man, I can't wait. This girl Jennifer, I got a crush on her. Boom, boom. It's another nigga at the bus stop that's like,
nigga, fuck the nigga.
He a man. I don't even know why you want the nigga.
Hey, I'm at the bus stop. We talking and shit. Like, okay, man, Jennifer, man, I can't wait to meet this bitch. I'm gonna da-da-da-da-da. This nigga like, Jennifer? You talking about like, she like Jennifer? She like short? He like, I'm like, yeah. She like, nigga like get the laughing and she like, I just seen her. She went into it was called like the hot dog. I can't remember what this. It was like a little spot on a corner.
16th?
Yes, it was like a little hot dog little spot. Yeah. He's like, she just went in there. I'm like, bet. So my nigga hyped me up and he like to go in there and go talk to her. Man, when I go in there to go like introduce myself and meet her and shit, she turned around. Bitch got a whole tooth gone.
Oh, front tooth?
Front tooth, bro. And it's like boom. Like you can't even like she ain't show me none of that on the pictures and nothing like that.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's that.
And I feel like when the nigga was like, when he said Jennifer like that, like I feel like the nigga couldn't wait for me to see.
He probably was outside the door.
He was waiting for you to come out.
Oh, Jennifer.
He's like that tooth.
But it's like that shit. Like the bitch was from a whole other side of the city. The fact that he was like, "Oh, you talking about Jennifer?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, she just won
She just got that nigga like 2 weeks ago.
The Toothless Bandit.
Oh my God, what's worse?
Bandit.
Real quick, what's worse? Somebody fuck Mr. Tooth type shit, or the motherfucker that suck their thumb in their shit?
No, Missing Tooth. Missing Tooth for sure.
That thumb protrude shit. That's the worst shit I've ever seen.
So y'all don't care about the bone hair that you can see straight to the scalp?
Oh man, damn. I mean, we talking about the mouth right
the
now.
baby ponytail where it's no ponytail.
No, you can put a hat on, baby.
Yeah, you can put a little yen stain on. We can do some finger waves
and shit.
I'm talking about some shit you can't really.
Yeah, that
Come back from.
That shit, y'all know that
I'm talking about a missing tooth.
Listen,
Yeah, where
we
the
talking about
teeth
Krishan Rock could get smacked. She got a missing tooth. She can get not now,
Yeah.
but like.
I mean, she still could
She
get.
definitely know what you mean. But she the only one that actually I could see pull off
But
a
a
missing tooth.
motherfucker could do. You could.
It's not too many women. It's not too many women that I feel like can pull off a
It's
gap.
not too
honestly.
many people.
Bro, I'm talking about they suck their thumb and they teeth
they be
protrude
like this.
out like.
Yes, they have the little hoof thing going
Man,
on.
hell no, I can't do. That's
I
the
do that over a
ugliest
missing
shit ever.
tooth.
I can't
Fuck
help.
no.
I can't do no dental issues because honestly, like I got the
Okay.
type of brain that no matter what, it's
I'm
gonna
looking
keep
at
looking
it.
at it. Like I
Yep.
can tell
Yeah,
myself,
me too.
and at some point, if I tell myself too much not to look, I'm probably gonna stop listening to what you're talking about because the whole time I'm just like,
I'll be looking.
don't look at this tooth. Don't look at
No,
that
I be
look at that
looking
shit,
at
look at
it,
that shit.
and I find my way to look at it, and then I be trying my hardest in my head to not like
Yes.
keep going and keep judging it.
And
And
niggas,
it's
they be
like-
having so much confidence, they just be like, how the fuck I even see the tooth missing?
All the way back
All
here.
the way back there. Like,
Because you fucking talking like this. You got your mouth wide open. Like,
dog,
but I
like,
understand you live your life with no shame. I just would be shameful about that if I was you. I don't know.
I'm looking like Whoopi in motherfucking color purple when I'm talking and shit.
Right,
Like,
how you doing, sir?
open you got a pretty smile. Let me see.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck all
Is
that.
it email for me?
Well, all right, man. We gonna go ahead and wrap it up, man. This has been a good conversation, y'all. I'm not gonna fucking fuck with y'all, but y'all know wherever y'all get y'all podcasting, this is where you can find us: YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that jazz. Our individual Instagrams is in the bio. Y'all go ahead and follow us and show us some love. You know, we love the feedback, so continue with it, please. Other than that, this been an edition of BreakRoom Talk. We out.
Bye.
I step like an elephant, grind for the family, the rest is irrelevant. I made a decision, the boss of my life, now I move around like the president. She wanna fuck cause I'm confident. Big 8, yeah, I'm on